Okay, here we go. For the root chakra, Muladhara, we're going to begin with chakra breathing. So to do the chakra breathing, you're going to bring your awareness down below your feet, about 1 foot to 1.5 feet. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to pull the breath up through the soles of the feet, up the inside of the legs, into the pelvis. At the pelvis, you're going to join into one line. You're going to inhale up the back of the spine all the way to the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, you're going to draw the breath down the front of the spine, back down to the base of the pelvis, splitting in 2 lines down the inside of the legs, back down to the earth. So inhaling up through the earth, inside of the legs, up the back of the spine to the crown, exhaling down the front of the spine, back down to the pelvis, back down the inside of the legs to the start, about 1 foot to 1.5 feet in the earth. So what this is going to do is actually going to help to circulate the energy through all of the chakras to help get that energy going for the rest of the practice, specifically focusing on the root chakra now. Okay, you can also take the water element mudra, the fluid mudra, which is thumb and pinky finger touching, because that is the mudra for the kidney and water channels, which are related to the root chakra. So you can take that fluid mudra. You can close your eyes, focus on that point, 1 foot and 1.5 feet just beneath your feet. Take a few regular breaths. Now, on an inhale, you're going to draw that breath up through the soles of the feet, up the inside of the legs to the base of the pelvis. Inhaling up the back of the spine to the crown of your head. Exhaling down the front of the spine, back down to the base of the pelvis, splitting into 2 lines down the inside of the legs, back down to the earth. Okay, and I'll talk you through another round. Inhaling from deep in the earth, up through the soles of the feet, up the inside of the legs, up the back of the spine to the crown of your head. Then exhaling down the front of the spine to the base of the pelvis, down the inside of both legs, back down to the earth. And take another 3 to 5 rounds in your own timing and rhythm. I'm going to join you for a few. And one more round, breathing up through the soles of the feet, up the inside of the legs to the base of the pelvis. Inhaling up the back of the spine to the crown of your head. Exhaling down the front of the spine, back down to the base, down the inside of the legs, back down to the earth. Okay, and then you can go ahead and open your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Great. So that is also a really good way that you can start any yoga practice. Will help to get the energies flowing through the chakras so that when you're performing your yoga practice, you can get even more flow. Oh gosh, that scared me. There was just a bird that flew into the window here at the center. So sorry, that was startling. Anyway, it will really help get the energy flowing through the meridians that you're focused on. So next, I'm going to turn on a little bit of music, because what we're going to be doing next, I'll show you the movement first. You're going to bring your feet a little bit wider than hip distance, and we're going to do this rooting and lifting movement, what I call sacred movement, just to get that sense of connectedness with the earth, as the root chakra is all about grounding, feeling safe in the physical body. All the things are basis for safety and security, including finances, family relationships, all of our primary relationships, all related to that root chakra. So it's grounding and lifting, connecting with the physical, feeling safe and solid with that physical foundation, and then bringing that up and lifting that and expanding that into our life experience. So connecting with the physical, and then lifting it and expanding it out into our life experience. Okay, connecting and then lifting. Okay, so that is going to be the movement that we'll use. I'm going to put a little bit of music on, because it's really nice to aid in the flow of the movement is with a little bit of music. Okay, so I'm going to turn that on right now. I'm going to just bop over to the side here, come back, and we'll do that for a few minutes. Okay. All right, so really getting the feet a little bit wider than hip distance, feeling settled in your body. And you can begin bringing down, rooting energy and lifting, grounding and lifting. You can stick with this primary movement, or as you feel the urge, if you do, you can move out of that or add to that primary movement. Just that grounding and lifting, just so you keep that primary idea, and you can begin to move however you feel like you want to move. You can begin to move your arms in a way that feels good to you. Add some more fluid movement with the arms. And this is really when you begin to connect with the physical body. Again, sticking with that primary movement, but allowing your body to move and unwind in however it wants to, with the intention of connecting with that root chakra. So I know sometimes people feel a little bit inhibited about movement, thinking, things like, I can't dance, or I'm not good at dancing, or I have no rhythm. Well, this is a really good time to let go of all those things. Because if you're in a physical body, if you're in a human body, you're meant to move. So just enjoy it. Don't worry about how you look. That is not about how you look. It's about how you are feeling, expressing yourself through the movement. So free yourself right now of that, like, oh no, I'm going to look stupid. Just let that go. Time to let it go. because there's a real joy and release of letting your body move in the way that it wants to move. Okay, about 30 more seconds. That rooting and lifting energy. And of course, you know, we're not in a class. If you're really enjoying this, you can just put on your own music and keep going as long as you would like. This is a great practice to do just in and of itself. Okay, coming back, grounding and lifting. Grounding and lifting. Okay, bring your hands together to the center and just stand for a few moments and feel how the energy in your body has shifted just from that practice. The intention of connecting with the root chakra, with the movement, the sacred movement, frees all kinds of energy that was stuck and stagnant within your body. So what you're looking for is a little bit of feeling of lightness, of flow, a little bit of tingling in your body. All those things are signs that yes, you've just shifted your energy. Okay, I'm going to turn the music off. Okay, so next, so we've already gotten the energy going with the chakra breathing, sacred movement, connected to the root chakra. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come down to the floor, coming into a comfortable seated position. And I'm just going to use a cross-legged position here. But you can also, let's see, if you have a bolster or something like this, and if you're not comfortable in the cross-leg position, you can sit on a bolster in this position as well. So this can also be a really comfortable way to work. In fact, I think I'm just going to stay right here because this feels really good for now. So this particular pose is called Vajrasana or bolt pose. And so either this or Sukhasana, just regular cross-legged position. Most important thing is that you're comfortable. And if you're watching this at home, if you're uncomfortable sitting on the floor, then please sit on a chair. There's no special benefits of sitting on the floor, except you are closer to the earth. So the grounding forces are stronger when you're actually sitting on the ground. But most important thing, like I said, is that you're comfortable. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to chant the bija mantras. Now, if you're not familiar with those, the bija mantras are seed syllables that resonate with each one of the chakras. So when we chant them, again, just like the red color is a vibration that resonates with the root chakra, this is a sound that you are making with your voice that resonates with the particular chakra. So for the root chakra or Muladhara, it is Lam, L-A-M. And so what that's going to look like, and actually I'm going to get a bowl here too. Because I like to initiate the bija mantras with the sound of the bowl. However, I did forget my mallet, so I'm going to grab that really quick. Excuse me. Okay, so sound vibration most definitely affects our chakras as well. So chanting the sound lum, I'm going to initiate that with the sound of the bowl. Now in a live workshop, I will go around to participants and put the sound of the bowl through their energy field directly, sometimes placing it on the body in the area of the chakra, which can also have profound effects in shifting the energy in that area. But for these purposes, that's not going to work, obviously. If you do have a set of bowls, perhaps, that would be a wonderful thing, and you can actually incorporate that in your own practice. I use it in my healing practice quite a bit. And in fact, for years I used to teach some sound healing courses. And so that's a whole nother thing in itself. And perhaps one day there will also be a video available that will incorporate that. But for now, we'll just keep it simple. And so I'm going to begin. Actually, let's start with, before we do this together, I'm just going to give you a sample of what that sounds like. Again, you can take the fluid mudra that connects in with the root chakra through the kidney and bladder, and you can place that on top of your thighs. And then, so what the bija mantra sounds like. So I'm going to take a few deep breaths. Lum, 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 lum. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And in a group, it can be really powerful because everybody's chanting together and it creates this really wonderful resonance. But you and I can do that together and create a resonance. You can do it yourself and create a resonance. Now, if you're in a place where you don't feel like you can do it out loud, you can do it in your mind internally, but it's not as powerful. So it's better to do it in your mind internally than not do it at all. But I would say definitely give yourself a space where you feel like you can chant it out loud, because you will feel that vibration into the root chakra. You'll feel how that actually affects the chakra over time. You'll feel the resonance in your body most definitely right away. All right, so we're going to begin. I'm going to begin with the sound of the bowl. You can go ahead and close your eyes. Take a few deep inhalations and exhalations. And we'll begin. Lum, 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 lum. Lum, 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 lum. Lum, 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 lum. Lum, 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 lum. Lum, 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 lum. Lum 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 lum. Lum 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 lum. Lum 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 lum. Lum 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 lum. Lum 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 lum. Lum 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 lum. Lum 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 lum. Take a few moments to feel the shift of energy in your body. And slowly open your eyes. Okay, so hopefully you felt a little resonance in your body, vibration in your body, a little more lightness afterwards. Again, you can look for that tingly sensation, a sense of openness and expansion in the area of the root chakra, which is in the pelvic floor. So that was the root. And again, just to review, the specific benefits of the root chakra is to improve our sense of safety and security in life. As that opens and is balanced, you may also have a greater sense of financial security. Things may flow to you more easily. You're not as afraid to let go of money, and therefore money comes in more easily. So it's this law of circulation. If there's blockages there, it may be hard to let go of money, and therefore it's hard for money to come in. So you've got to have that flow. It goes out, it comes in. You know, it has this natural ebb and flow, feeling supported in life by those who are closest to you. If that energy in the root chakra is really strong, you may begin to see people treating you a little bit differently. That can absolutely happen. So next, we will go through the second chakra. I will see you in a few moments.